Greg Zolfrog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 13th November 2015. It is indeed Friday the 13th. Woo. I don't put any stock into that. It's actually Thursday the 12th when I record this. But this will be released on Friday the 13th, which is pretty much just another day on the calendar. It happens on average twice a year. So this is the week. I think we did pretty well, actually. At this point, I've just got 2 more episodes to record. I could have probably recorded them tonight, but I'm kind of tired, and I've got plenty of time tomorrow, so I'm going to do that. So this week will be finished up. I'm not that worried about it at all. I think that it works pretty well from a schedule. I tell you, I've said now 2 weeks in a row, I think that the Efficient Factorial might be done, and I still keep plowing through it and finding new things to do and interesting ways to do it. And I think that it's still sort of worthwhile, but if you're watching the series and you decide that maybe it's just time for it to move on, just let me know. Bob's Mods, I think, went really well this week. It was pretty fun. Kerbal Space Program, the first 2, if you've watched them already, you'll notice actually in the first 8 episodes I've had problems with the videos. And it turns out that, because I started looking into issues with Linux and KSP, that by default, if you use Steam to get KSP, which of course I did, it runs the 32-bit version of Linux regardless of what your operating system is. Well, I'm running 64-bit, and apparently some of the libraries are either missing or corrupted in the 32-bit version, or maybe not corrupted, but they don't work as well with that particular Unity. And so I've upgraded to the 64-bit version. I've found the command to do that within Steam, and I haven't gotten to play much, but it seems to be more stable. We'll see if that actually is the case going forward, but hopefully that will help some to eliminate the issues we've been having. So when I record KSP 9, which I'll do tomorrow night, Friday night, or tonight when you watch this, it's that time thing again, right? Anyway, when I record Kerbal Space Program 9, hopefully there will be much more stability and it'll be more straightforward, which would be nice. But I think it's going okay. My death count has not risen yet, so that's good. I mean, the stranded count is kind of high, but the death count hasn't gone that high, so that's fantastic. I'm loving Binding of Isaac. I'm playing it at every opportunity. I play the dailies pretty much every day, and just having a lot of fun, really enjoying it. I think CK2 went well. We survived, at least as far as you know, the first 2 episodes without splitting the Empire, and I've recorded the last 2, so it's reasonable to assume that the Empire has not split yet, because I have mentioned if the Empire splits during the week, I'm not going to try and reunite it again. I'll just call that good, and we did what we could with the Horse Lords, had a lot of fun with it, and then we'll go on to something else, and I'm thinking that something else will probably be Game of Thrones. And I think I'm going to flip. I think I'll do Poland, the EU4 campaign 4 days a week, and the new one in CK2 3 days a week, just to give it a little variety, make it different for me, so I stay engaged and interested, and I'm liking what's happening in the Poland campaign right now. I'm finding it pretty interesting, and I think that as a whole, it will be a good thing. So that's this week. GeoGuessr, I think, has been pretty good. We've gotten some good challenges here with 90. We got a new one from Jose Antonio Sabria Martinez, I think. That was from memory. I don't know if that's exactly his name or not, but Jose, I remember. And we've had one from Temu Matias is up, I think, soon. I don't know. I could just look at the schedule, I suppose. Matias is the last one for this week, yeah. And then we had the Geelongian thing, which was a lot of fun. And then, as you see, the one I've recorded for tomorrow is GeoGuessr for Canada. It's a 4-minute Canadian challenge. And so we did the EU, Canada, and the Netherlands as our 3 off challenges that were not user-submitted challenges this week. And if you look already, I've got my 3 for next week. I probably would have room for 1 more, but then I wouldn't be staggering every other, which would be okay. I mean, it's not like I'm going to say, don't send them in. If you send them in, I will play them when I get to them, and we'll just start adding things to the calendar. And if we get, a couple of weeks out, that's perfectly fine. Episode 200 will be the 200th episode, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So that's this week. The live stream was very successful. If you did not see that, the video on demand went up Thursday night. I think that's what I'm going to do now. I keep saying Tuesday night, but or Wednesday night, but I tend to forget on Wednesdays. Whereas every Thursday I record this, and I go and look at my thing, and I'm like, oh, I haven't uploaded the live stream video on demand, so I think I just do that every Thursday night. That's just when it's going to be. So if you want to watch it live, come watch it live, and if you're willing to wait and be patient, then you can watch it 2 days later on Thursday evening. We did Geelong again, the campaign. It's been a while, actually, and I think we've done some very good things with that. We're sizing up our oppositions and thinking about maybe making a play for Europe, but probably we're going to stick in the Americas for now. It was fun. We played Afterbirth. We did the daily. And then we played some GeoGuessr. Played a challenge submitted in from Nighty, and and all that stuff. I played some European ones that really made me humble. Tuesday was a tough GeoGuessr day because I felt really stupid when it was all over. I mean, just real stupid. And that's okay. Like, my ego's fine. I felt stupid before. I'm going to feel stupid again in the future. So it's not a problem that I felt stupid then. But just, there's some smart people in this channel, and I'm glad you're here. So, I mean, it's very humbling to do that, especially geographically. I mean, I'll have you know, I won the 5th grade geography bee. So, I mean, I'm a pretty big deal. Just so you know. Like, I won a game called National Geographic something. But it was actually kind of a cool game. I think I still have it. It might be at my parents' house. But it was geography based, and it features such interesting tidbits as an East and West Germany. The Soviet Union, I believe, is still on there, and other various things that are from the 80s. It's a very interesting. The geography is very different. There is still Yugoslavia, for instance. It's just, humbling, right? Come on, jeez. So this will all be recorded. This will all be done. Don't worry about that. Next week, boom. Next week, here it is. More GeoGuessr, of course. I hinted to it, and now I'm going to say flat out, GeoGuessr 200 will be the perfect score challenge, and it's going to be as long as it needs to be. So if it's an hour episode, if it's an hour episode. If I blow it in the first 2 minutes, it's going to be a very short 10-minute episode. If I manage to snake through and get a perfect score quicker, whatever it is, however long it takes, that's my perfect score challenge. And I'm going to just get what I can get and hope. Our record is 2 points off. 24,998 is the best score we've gotten in the U.S. Perfect Score Challenge. And we're going to try it in this one and give it a go. Then you saw that episodes 201, 3, and 5 are already user-submitted challenges, and 2, 4, and 6, I don't know, what they'll be, 3-minute world challenges. There might be some more European stuff to really make me feel stupid and all that stuff. I don't know. 3 episodes of Afterbirth, 3 episodes of KSP. That seems to be a good balance for now. I like Afterbirth more than KSP right now, but that's because I'm kind of obsessed with Afterbirth. So I kind of want to do 4 Afterbirths, but that's a lot. That's a lot more work, right? Your typical Afterbirth episode is like 30 to 40 minutes, whereas my typical anything else is 20 minutes. So that's tough to justify. Excuse me, a little reflux today. Not that you needed to know that. The Factorial series will continue. I don't think I changed the numbers of those. I did change the numbers of those. I just didn't think I had. Efficient Factorial will continue, and we'll just keep going until we're tired of adding new stuff, basically. We're just going to let it go and see how far we can get. And I want to clean it up, make it presentable so I can send it on to Negative Root and say, hey, take a look at this base. It's blah, 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 blah. And maybe he'll feature it on his channel, or maybe he won't. I don't know. But it's certainly something interesting. It takes that proof of concept that he and Malphasia... I'd have to look at it, actually, to be able to pronounce it. Actually, I suppose I could do that. You're learning all my secrets. Malkaspia? I'm not sure, but that guy. All the stuff that they've done and go for ATL as well. To make that proof of concept, then there's a factory that is big and clunky and probably is why that's just a proof of concept. But it's there, right? They can take a look at it. And like I said, if I can get on that channel, that'd be kind of cool. Because I like the work that he's doing. I like how he's trying to break the game, and I like all that stuff on there because I think it's very entertaining, and you gotta love that Aussie accent. What can you say? Bob's Mods is Bob Mods, so we're gonna keep playing the hell out of that game because I love me some Bob's Mods. We are getting kind of close to the end of things that I can do. So as the research winds to its end, maybe that'll be the natural conclusion. I can't talk this evening. Man, am I tired. I'm more tired than I thought. The natural conclusion of that would probably be maybe a Megatrain or something. I don't know. I haven't really been planning out a Megatrain, though, so should I do that? I'm just going to pretty much get everything, research everything, and launch a rocket, probably. CK2, we're on pins and needles, right? Maybe it's over. Maybe you don't know. I don't know. But it's spoiler alert, it's not over yet. We're kind of in a touchy situation. If I think we're down to 2.5 years, so we just have to wait 2.5 years. We've made it 7.5 years. If we can just make it 2.5 more years, so my son can actually inherit the whole empire, then everything will be hunky dory, and we'll continue to try to take over the world. If he cannot, then Game of Thrones it is. I think. I'm not sure what the legalities of playing that are, so maybe they won't be monetized videos. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. EU4, the Poland is still doing its thing because I'm having a joy doing that. Which is some very, very interesting stuff, so we'll just keep playing it, right? And like I said, if we have to go the Game of Thrones Switch, it'll probably be 4 EU4s, but it may not happen until the subsequent week because everything's already set up for the schedule, right? Stuff to change that while still making it pretty and that. You notice that says live stream 17 and not live stream 16. If you go down here, it says live stream 15 for this week. Can we not do that? Okay, thanks. And then we have live stream 17. That's because in this week on Sunday, I think I'm going to stream. Now, I have to talk a little bit about this weekend now that we're talking about the week because, of course, I record on Saturdays and Sundays because I actually have a fairly close to banker's hours schedule if a banker worked pretty much 9 to 10 hours a day. But either way, I'm off on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, Saturday is the big election night for the Board Gaming Society that I'm part of. And so the elections are from 2 to 7, and I need to be there at 2 because we're going to make candidate statements. I'm up for the board election. I was nominated by another member, actually. I didn't decide to run. Somebody nominated me, and then I thought really hard about it and decided, okay, yeah, I could serve in a way that would benefit the board, or to benefit the club, rather, and not harm it because I don't want to be like an absentee board member. I want to be active if I'm going to do it. So I think I could do it, but there is an election. There's 5 spots, and there's 6 people running. So I can already imagine being the first loser. But I got to be there to give a candidate statement at 2 o'clock. Well, then voting's until 7. I was going to stay from like 2 until 3, assuming that they were going to be done by voting, just give an hour to vote, which of course is not enough time, obviously, but I don't know what I was thinking about that. And then come back and record videos. Well, I can't do that now, so I'm going to have to record in the morning, and then pretty much when I get to cabs, I'm just going to stay there until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not going to record when I get home, which means I got to record a ton of stuff tonight as you watch this. I was doing air quotes, by the way, tonight as you watch this. And then Saturday morning, and then Sunday, I kind of want to stream. So that number might change from 17 back to 16. I'm hoping to stream again Sunday morning like we've been doing on Twitch, but there's definitely no guarantee. I'm kind of feeling if we do a Sunday morning Twitch stream this morning, or this week, I want to do the daily, because I'm always going to do an Isaac daily. And then I think I'm going to play some Kerbal Space Program and just play it. I don't know, though, because it would skip ahead. So you have to let me know if you're watching Kerbal Space Program, if you mind not seeing everything. I mean, I'll release it as video on demand eventually, maybe, if I can figure out how the exporting will work, because it's broken every time I've tried to do it. Or the alternative is I'm going to play at Factorio and just do a thing. And if I can convince someone to come and play with me on Sunday morning, I'll do that then. We'll see what happens. No guarantees on that. I'm still trying to work out multiplayer stuff. It's just people are busy, right? Busy schedules, busy things. So tough to get everybody together for one item. So that's live stream 17. Boom. Sunday's my birthday. What? Not this Sunday. Not in 2 days when you watch this, but Sunday the 22nd. That's my birthday. 1122. I'm actually taking that Friday off. I'm taking that Monday off, and I'm making a 4-day weekend because I have 4 weeks of PTO right now. And it's not use it or lose it, so it rolls over. But I've got 4 complete weeks of PTO, so I might as well use some, because the only things I'm planning to do next year, I'm going to Disney in January. I'm going to do Origins in June. I've got a couple of weddings that we're going to have to go to. Those are like 1 or 2 days that I take off. I've got the Buckeye Game Fest in September, and I'm going to try to get out to Dragon Con this year. So if you do the math, that's less than 4 weeks. I already have 4 weeks. And everything I'm going to accrue up to that point. I accrue at a rate of like 4... actually, it'll be my 5th anniversary with the company next year. So I think I go up to 5 weeks PTO at that point. So I'm going to accrue like 4.5 weeks of PTO next year. So I've got to use it. Because it does cap at 6 weeks. So I've got to use some of it. So why not take a 4-day weekend around your birthday? So Friday, I'm going to record like crap. Saturday, I'm going to record like crap. I'll probably live stream Friday night. I'll probably live stream. I probably won't live stream on Saturday, but I'm going to record the crap out of Friday, record the crap out of Saturday, because Sunday's my birthday, and I'm going to do a bunch of fun stuff for my birthday. So Sunday, 22nd November, whenever I decide to get out of bed, I'm going to live stream until my wife gets home from work. She's going to get home from work at like 3 p.m. So I'm going to stream from like 9 to 3. Then I'm going to hop in the shower, and then we're going to go watch the Columbus Crew, because the Columbus Crew are in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the home leg of the 2-leg Eastern Conference Finals is on my birthday. So I got tickets behind what I believe is the the traditional attacking zone for the offense in the second half because of the way the wind works, right? So, I mean, it won't be. It depends on the coin toss and how everything works out. But generally, but regardless, we're behind the net. I can watch the whole field. I can see the plays as they develop. I love watching it from behind the net. And it's like raised up a little bit. I'm going to be so excited. We're going to be watching the Crew, cheering on the Crew. We all cheer for the yellow soccer team, and we're going to hope that they're going to win that and have a great thing. Hold them to a clean sheet would be awesome, because if you could keep the Red Bulls to a clean sheet, Columbus has got to go in. They score one away goal. Bob's your uncle. It's going to be awesome. So we're hoping to see a really cool match. We're going to do that. It's going to be cold. I don't care. It's my birthday. It's November. Let's do this, right? Then I'm going to come home and I'm either going to record or I'm going to stream some more. It depends on what the wife wants to do. Obviously, I mean, after certain activities that may or may not happen based on the birthday. Then on Monday, I'm taking that day off. She's also taking that day off. We're going to have a great fun day because that's our anniversary. I know. I got married the day after my birthday. Easy for me to remember. Stupid because I'll never have a real birthday. But we're having a real birthday today. I'm so excited about this. So it's our anniversary. So I don't know what's going to go on. There could be some streaming there. There could be some joint streaming. Maybe we'll play some. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? But it's like birthday weekend extravaganza. What? So that's the plan. And I'm gonna record like all day Friday, all day Saturday. That's not when I'm going to Cavs because I don't remember which day Cavs is. I don't care. I'm just gonna have fun. And I'm going to get as far ahead as I possibly can because I have to work on Thanksgiving because that's my life. So I don't get those times off. But I'll have Saturday, Sunday that week also. But I want to try and record as much as I can because that Friday is a big Cavs event also. So I want to try and get to some of that. I want to do some gaming. As we get closer to the holiday season, I want to try and record as much ahead of time as I can so I don't fall behind when we start visiting family. Because my mother's family's Christmas is the weekend before Christmas. Then my father's family's Christmas is on Christmas. So I don't know what's going to happen. Things are going to go weird. Things are getting wonky. They're going to go left. They're going to go right. We'll find out. My mom sends out Facebook events, cute animated videos, all this stuff. My mom's great. And so who knows? We'll find out. But we're probably going to be traveling, right? We might go to some of her families. It all depends on our work schedules because we both work in industries. Her industry is not open on Christmas. It's like the one day of the year that they're not open. Mine's open. So, it's not like my job is necessary on Christmas. So I could probably get the time off if I really want to. I do have 4 weeks. So I probably should use some. But I don't even care, man. Honey Badger don't care. No, it's just, I just want to be ahead so I don't feel stressed in the holidays because I want to make a lot of cookies. I want to do a lot of different stuff. And then there's a lot of stuff I want to do for the channel. I want to get people collaborating. I want to get a webcam if I can, just because I think it'd be fun to interact on screen, and because I feel like when I'm talking about things, I do have the Italian interactive face, if you will, that does all these things. And I'm right now I'm talking with my hands. You can't see this. I won't do this while I game, of course, because I have to be gaming. But right now, when I don't have to do that, my hands are going freaking everywhere, and it's a miracle I haven't hit the microphone yet, actually, today. But I haven't. So it's just, all these things. I'm really excited. I'm trying to get the push to 300. I don't think we could do 300 by the end of the year, but 300 by the end of the year would be amazing. I mean, we've done 200 in the first 6 months. You're saying, well, you're going to do like 400 a year. Well, no, it's geometric growth, dog, right? How many people were here in the first month? There were like 10. Then we got up to 60. Then we got up to, and we just build and build and build. And it's exciting, and I'm happy about it. I hope you can understand and hear the excitement that's going on. I'm trying to make the channel everything that it can be, and I'm going to get some collaborators at some point. I don't know why I pronounced it that way, but I'm going to get some collaborators and just go and see what we could do and just try and get some things going. I've got people interested in playing Battlestar Galactica over Vassal, so I think that will happen. Of the people that are confirmed so far, we don't have enough to play yet because there's only 3 of us confirmed, but of the people confirmed, I'm the only one with a YouTube channel, so you wouldn't get to actually see their side of things. So I don't know if that's cool or not cool. I mean, it might be really cool for you. It all depends on your point of view. But hopefully I can give some other people, like maybe Light and Heatherby would want to play. That would be kind of cool. If I can get Tatiora, man, that would be fantastic because we haven't gotten to game together for a very long time. I mean, I moved out of of Michigan. We were friends back in Michigan. And I moved out before she moved out of our hometown. And I moved out 2003, right? I haven't really lived in Michigan since 2003. That's kind of weird. It's been 15 years. Well, 12 years. It's like 15 years. I never thought I'd live in Ohio that long. It's brutal. But if we can get these things together, I got to send emails. I got to be that guy that's the bugging guy without being the bugging guy, because we're friends, right? It's not like I'm going to go bug Quill like, hey Quill, you want to play? 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 That's creepy. But like, I mean, our friends, I can use their real names because I know their real names. I'd be like, hey, you want to play some Battlestar? Because it could be cool, you know. Hey, you want to play some? I think it'll be cool, right? And we'll see. I don't know. You let me know if you want to watch some Battlestar Galactica without other views, and you're just happy listening to us talk on Skype. I mean, it's not, you're going to hear the conversation. It's not like it's going to be me talking to nobody and you won't hear anything. That'd be kind of weird. You'll actually get the full experience. You just won't get to see their cards until the very end when we reveal as the stinky, filthy Cylons. The music that you've heard in the background, by the way, has been Europa Universalis 4 music throughout the entire time. So that comes thanks to Paradox, who allows streamers to do things like this on our videos. So I really appreciate that. That's great. Thank you kindly for that permission to use this. Go out and check out Europa Universalis 4. Obviously, I play it all the time. It's a fantastic game, and you can find it on Steam. It's often on Steam sale. Excuse me. If you want to check out music that we've done in other times, you can just go, of course, to purplefrogplays.com/music to check it out. You know where I am all these other places and all these other times, so go check those out as well. Certainly click the like buttons everywhere you can. Share the videos. Help grow the Frog Pond, because the more people that we can get here, the more interaction we'll have, the more conversations we'll have, and ultimately the better the channel will be for everybody, not just for me. It's all about the interaction. The better interaction, the better the quality of the channel. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. Subscriptions really do help. If you are a Red user, welcome. I don't have Red yet, but maybe it's someday. And we'll just see. If you're thinking of something for my birthday, single malts are fantastic. I don't know. I mean, I'm not begging for anything. But I don't have a P.O. box or anything that you can send to, and I'm not going to give you my address because, sorry guys, I'm just a little too paranoid for that. But, maybe something in the future if you guys are interested in sharing postcards or letters and stuff. I like getting postcards, actually. I have a scrapbook collection of different postcards that I've received from when friends travel throughout the world. So I like stuff like that. I was a philatelist at one point. I really loved stamps. Like, I really, really love stamps. I was collecting stamps for a unsightly amount of time, and then I just kind of stopped because it just... I grew into other hobbies, I guess, but stamps I think are really cool, especially from different places of the world. I don't know. It's not like I'm setting up a P.O. box right now anyway. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I'm just rambling at this point. It's been 23 minutes. Wow. This is a long update. So sorry about that. I guess we're just going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, sharing, all that stuff. It's really appreciated. We're at over 200 subscribers. Let's keep building it along the way and see, when we get the first 1,000, when we get the first 10,000, and so on and so forth. So thanks for contributing. Thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers.